I am so excited to know that there is a place for every person in this world, a place that would please the Almighty, a place that says that He is who He says He is. That deals with the topic of the lifestyle of faith. A lifestyle that says that I put my total confidence and trust in the one who gave me life. In fact, that's the difference between those who will walk with the Almighty and those who will not. The Bible lets us know that the just are those who have been separated. The only way it can happen, you must live by faith. Faith declares that He cannot lie. He cannot disappoint you. Every person in the Word of the Almighty is established by trusting in Him. Noah built the ark because he had confidence in the fact that the Creator cannot lie. It is through faith that the heavens and the earth came, and because His word was obeyed when He says, "Let there be light." Faith comes by hearing and releasing and activating the word of the Almighty. The Bible gives us examples of the principles of faith. The first person to do this is the Creator Himself. When He spoke and said, "Let there be light." And guess what? Light came. So the initiation of faith and the examples of faith begins with the Almighty Himself. He shows us what's expected when we begin to use the principles of faith. One thing that we understand, that it begins with the word that comes out of the mouth of the Almighty. The Bible lets us know that man should not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of the Almighty. The word is Himself expressed through a lifestyle of the Messiah, and also through the lifestyle of the words that we speak out of our own mouths. You never rise above the words that you say out of your mouth. If you want to move forward in life, you move forward in life by having connection with the word. The Bible says we need to meditate in that word day and night. Not every other day, not once a week, not once a month, but it says that we should meditate in faith, the words spoken by the Almighty day and night. Many people are not non-productive because we don't realize. But when He tells us, if you live and receive the words, the lifestyle of living by the word brings some manifestation. Shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of God. In order for you to speak the word, you must know the word. You must spend time with the word. You must become one with the word. You can't live your life separated from the word and expect to be a man or woman of faith. Faith comes by hearing, and hearing by the words of the Almighty. That's how you live. Well, you say, well, I'm living. You know, there's a difference in existing and living. When He speaks of living, He's speaking of the lifestyle that comes from Him. You're really not living if you're not living by the words that He's spoken to you, because you will have eternal damnation. You're in death and don't know. You're separated from life and you don't know, because He says, man shall live by the words that come out of my mouth. And when you look at the Bible, you must say that the words that He speaks to us gives us life. It is food for our spirit. We're not physical beings. We're spiritual beings, and we need to have the realities of the word that gives us the nutrition that we need to have the life that is an expression of himself. Man should not live by bread alone. It's by those words. So we learn by his example as our Heavenly Father that he's given us his words in order that we could be successful in the lifestyles and the callings and the purposes and the things that he's given to us. You should never start your day in any other place but by the example of the Messiah. The disciples asked him, how do we begin to do the things and pray? Teach us to pray as John taught his disciples. Show us the mystery to the life of faith. And he gave them, some people like to pray a lot of prayers, but I think that we understand that you cannot in any way come up with a better prayer than the prayer that comes out of the Messiah's mouth. Not just say it, but to allow that prayer to take hold in your life and that it becomes vision to you, that you see it as a place for direction, a place of an example, a place that shows the priorities of the Almighty. The first thing he says in that prayer is that when you're going to pray, start out with the Father, not with yourself. And start out with an understanding that the Father is not only your Father, but he's our Father, and that he's in heaven. Recognizing him first, then recognizing his name as sacred. The enemy has attempted to attack his true name. He's tried many things to try to keep people from knowing his true name. And his name is established in order for us to be identified with him forever. And so he gives us his name. He gives us examples of his word. He gives you the examples of his son. And he says that the just shall live by faith. Confidence in what he says. If I'm confident in something, I am going to spend time with it. I'm going to trust in it, and I'm going to walk by it. Man shall not live by physical bread alone, but by the words that you spend time with in his words, meditating in them. They transform you. They bring things that seem impossible. And all the examples that you see in the book of Hebrews, chapter number 11, gives you examples of people who lived and conducted their affairs and they moved from the impossibles to possibilities by the principles of faith. So in Hebrews chapter number 11, it begins to tell us a little bit about faith. And it starts by saying, now faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. So when you talk about faith, you're talking about the realities that you're looking beyond the natural to the supernatural. You're looking beyond what we can see to what he has said. If he told you by his stripes, the Messiah's stripes, you're healed, you can take that to the bank. That's better than any vaccine that you could ever put in your arm, is to know that he cannot lie. How do you know that? It's because he says, I can't lie. If I tell you that by the Messiah's stripes you're healed, you can take that medicine. I can tell you that I am, that I will never leave you nor forsake you. Lo, I'm with you always, even to the end of the world. I will not leave you. He can't lie. You must put confidence and trust and get that word in you so that when you're going through the storms of life, you can begin to walk by faith. This is so powerful until you begin to see that the examples in the book of Hebrews 11 chapter, he gives you examples. And he tells you that by faith, we understand that the worlds were framed. Look, a lot of people are trying to say, I don't know if there's an almighty creator or whatever. He says the reason that you don't know that is because you don't have confidence in the one who created it. You see, faith establishes you in a place of confidence that if he said it, I believe it. And that's all there is to it. But if you don't understand that he cannot lie, then you will never have faith in him for your healing. You will not have faith in him for your assignments. You will not have faith in him for conducting your affairs, because you believe that you can bring things to pass. When he says, have faith in me, believe that I am, that I say that I am. I am he that was dead, and behold, I'm alive forevermore, and I have the keys of death and hell. Oh, can you put confidence in that when you're going through the storms of life? Or do you believe that the devil can tell the truth? See, the Bible lets us know that the Almighty cannot lie, and the devil cannot tell the truth. He's a liar and the father of lies. So anything that he says, anything he does, anything that's connected to himself and the world systems, you better look behind it and see, because in some place there is a lie. Because Satan, that's what the Messiah called him. Get behind me, Satan, because he knew that Satan, no matter what he does, he cannot tell the truth. And guess what? The Almighty cannot tell a lie. I would rather put my confidence in someone who cannot lie than to put my confidence in someone who cannot tell the truth. He can't do it. But yet he is controlling these world systems with lie upon lie, with propaganda, all sorts of lies to deceive you, to make you believe that he can tell the truth when he can't. Put your faith in the one who woke you up this morning. Put your confidence in the one who gave you your first breath. Put your confidence in the one who made the sun, the moon, and the stars. Put your confidence that when he says something, he cannot fail. The sun is still the sun. The moon is still the moon. Stars are still the stars. The heavens are still his heavens. He provides you with food. You cannot have natural food without him giving you rain. That comes from him, not from man. He lets you know that if I'm for you, I'm more than the world against you. And so the writers in the book begin to tell us that without faith, it's impossible to believe. It's impossible to please him. You must believe that he cannot lie. You must believe that he is the source by which we live. We must understand that in him we live and we move and we have our existence. Our confidence, our trust. By faith, Noah built the ark, putting his confidence because the Almighty had given him a command. He didn't turn around and say, well, I don't know, I don't think he can do it. No. Your life and your future depends on how you look at his word and how much confidence you put in his word. If he told you that by the Messiah's stripes you're healed, you can take it to the bank. It's greater than anything medicine that you can take. I'm not saying you not to take medicine, but I'm telling you that the healing process is his. He is a source of healing. He's a source of health. He's a source of love, joy, and peace. He's a source that you can always put total confidence in him as you raise your sons and your daughters. As you put confidence in him, I guarantee you, you will never have another divorce. As you put your confidence in him, I tell you, he will never leave you nor forsake you. If you put your confidence in him, he'll show you that he will heal your body. He'll show you that he will be a comforter and that he will be a friend and that he'll be there and he will never leave you nor forsake you. So as I close, I want you to take these words to mind. The reality that we have been built to have a lifestyle of faith And you can't have faith without having his word. And you can't have his word in your life if you don't meditate in it or think on it day and night. When you wake up in the morning, first thought should be, what did he say? When you go to bed at night, the last thought should be, what did he say? And when you're facing your friends and your loved ones in life, no matter what you think is going on, always remind yourself, what did he say? And live by that. I want you to know that he's for you, and he's more than any circumstance that you will ever fail. And he will never leave you nor forsake you. Now to my friends who perhaps are listening and looking, and you've never made a total commitment to him. That comes by having confidence in his words and by you speaking his words and realizing that you need him. Say this with me. Father, come into my life. I believe that the one who gave me my first breath also will give me every breath, and he gives me the opportunity to put faith and confidence in his purpose for my life. Take me, make me, help me to be who I need to be in this world, that I may see you face to face in peace. We love you. Look forward to seeing you next time. And feel free to leave a comment below. God bless you.